Hello there. Welcome to the Formula 1 Encyclopedia channel. If you're a fan of Formula 1, consider subscribing to our channel to receive more information and news. The 1952 Formula 1 season was a historic one for the sport, with many important advancements and regulatory changes. The inclusion of the new Zandvoort circuit in the Netherlands added to the variety of tracks, and made the season even more exciting. The regulatory changes were also significant, as the increased size of fuel tanks allowed drivers to do more laps without needing to stop for refueling, making the race longer and more challenging. Additionally, the introduction of slick tires was a major breakthrough, allowing drivers to obtain more grip and speed on the track. The season also saw the rise of some of the great names in Formula 1 history, with Alberto Ascari being crowned champion of the season with 36 points, followed by Nino Farina with 24 points, both driving Ferrari cars. In summary, the 1952 Formula 1 season was an important one in the history of the sport, marked by important regulatory changes, challenging new circuits, and the rise of future legends of the sport. Now, let's take a look at how the races of the season played out. Race 1. What a thrill it was to relive the Swiss Grand Prix of Formula 1, held in Bremgarten on May 18, 1952. It was the first race of the season, and fans of the sport were eager to see their favorite drivers in action. It was a memorable day, where the talented Italian driver Piero Taruffi shone on the track, achieving his only career victory. With an incredible performance, he left his opponents behind and crossed the finish line in first place, driving the crowd wild. It was an epic moment in the history of Formula 1 that will never be forgotten by fans of the sport. Taruffi's victory was a tribute to his skill and courage, and his presence on the track will continue to be an inspiration for drivers of today and the future. Here's to more exciting races like this, where the drivers make us thrill with their skills and determination. Formula 1 is a passion that transcends time, and there's nothing like reliving the most remarkable moments of the history of this incredible sport. Race 2. The 36th edition of the Indianapolis 500, held at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on May 30, 1952. It was a historic race, which also served as the second race of the Formula 1 World Championship. The winner of this great race was the talented American driver Troy Ruttman, who showed all his skill and courage on the track. With an incredible performance, he crossed the finish line in first place, leaving his opponents behind and driving the crowd wild. It was an exciting moment in the history of motorsports, which was etched in the memory of fans of the sport. Ruttman's victory was a testament to his determination and skill as a driver, and his presence on the track will continue to be an inspiration for future generations. Here's to more spectacular races like this, where the drivers thrill us with their daring maneuvers and passion for the sport. Formula 1 is a celebration of speed and technique, and the Indianapolis 500 is one of the most iconic races on the calendar. There's nothing like reliving the most exciting moments in the history of motorsports. Race 3. What an exciting race the 1952 Belgian Formula 1 Grand Prix was, held in Spa-Francorchamps on June 22. It was the third race of the season, and featured the debut of future world champion Mike Hawthorne. But stealing the show and winning this incredible race was talented Italian driver Alberto Ascari. With an impressive performance, he showed all his skill on the track and easily overcame his opponents. Ascari's victory was a real lesson in technique and strategy in Formula 1, and his presence on the tracks left an indelible mark on the sport's history. And of course, Mike Hawthorne's debut was also an exciting moment for motorsport fans, who saw the emergence of a new talent on the track for the first time. Race 4. The 1952 French Formula 1 Grand Prix, held in Rouen-les-Essarts on July 6, was a true spectacle for motorsport fans. It was the fourth race of the season, and featured some of the greatest drivers of the time. But shining on the track, and winning this incredible race, was talented Italian driver Alberto Ascari. With a flawless performance, he showed all his skill and determination on the sinuous curves of the French circuit. Ascari's victory was a true triumph of technique and strategy in Formula 1, and his presence on the tracks left an indelible mark on the sport's history. For motorsport fans, this race was a moment of pure emotion and adrenaline, and it will surely be remembered by all who followed it. Race 5. This was the fifth race of the season, and the great winner was Italian driver Alberto Ascari, who made a spectacular race and climbed to the top of the podium. But it wasn't just him who shone on the track. His teammate, Piero Taruffi, also conquered a place on the podium, making an incredible Ferrari 1-2 finish. And let's not forget third place, which went to Mike Hawthorne of Cooper Bristol. It was an exciting race from start to finish, with lots of overtaking, skids, and pure adrenaline. Motorsport fans vibrated with every moment of this epic race. And so, the 1952 British Grand Prix. Race 6. The 1952 German Grand Prix, held in Nürburgring on August 3rd. This was the sixth race of the season, and the great winner was Italian driver Alberto Ascari, who climbed to the top of the podium alongside his Ferrari teammates Giuseppe Farina and Rudi Fischer, forming an incredible Ferrari podium. It was an exciting race, with lots of speed, overtaking, and breathtaking moments. The drivers gave their best and provided an incredible spectacle for motorsport fans. In this race, Ascari became the champion of the season. Race 7. The 1952 Dutch Grand Prix, which took place in Zandvoort on August 17th. This was the seventh race of the season, and the great winner was talented Italian driver Alberto Ascari. He led all laps of the race and marked his seventh consecutive victory, an impressive record at the time. It was an electrifying race, full of excitement and adrenaline. Ascari showed all his talent and skill on the track and won another victory for his team. With this incredible mark, Ascari's name was engraved in the history of Formula 1, and he became an idol for motorsport fans all over the world. Race 8. The 1952 Italian Grand Prix took place in Monza on September 7th, marking the final race of the season. The talented Italian driver, Alberto Ascari of the Ferrari team, emerged as the victor, showcasing his exceptional skills on the track and triumphing in a thrilling race. Automobile enthusiasts were left in awe as they witnessed each overtaking maneuver, turn, and acceleration made by the drivers, and the adrenaline rush at the Monza circuit was palpable. With this win, Ascari further solidified his dominance in the category and cemented his status as one of the greatest icons of Formula 1 history. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up to support our work, and leave a comment about what you thought of this content.